Hates me, Cosmic XG. What are we talking? Yes, thank you, baby. We are talking about Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3. Now, behind me, what? Right in front of me is the gameplay of Modern Warfare 3, the beta that I played the first week and some of the second week. But I'm just using this video to talk about my thoughts about what I thought about Modern Warfare 3, right? So, let me just start out by saying that this new game for Call of Duty, it's pretty mid. It's pretty meh. It's overall just whatever. Now, that's not to say that this game doesn't look great, because it is fantastic. The graphics look great. The maps look fantastic. I mean, we haven't seen them since 2009, so they're bound to look better than they did back in 2009. And, you know, like everything else, like the guns look great, the characters, the operators look great. Overall, the game looks fantastic. I mean, how was it not going to look fantastic? It's literally the same engine that they've been using for several years, and they've pretty much got it down by now. But with those good graphics comes the inevitable. The gameplay. How does it play? The guns? They're meh. They're alright. A lot of them play just whatever. The health is up by 150 in this game rather than 100 in the last game. So the TTK is just slightly tweaked a little bit more on the longer side. But it's just awkward. The guns seem like they do a lot more damage. I guess not a lot more, but a little bit more damage than they did in Modern Warfare 2. And as you can tell by the layout and the UI and literally everything else about this game, it's pretty much just Modern Warfare 2 with a little shot of speed. It's basically, that's what it is. It's a $70 glorified DLC for Modern Warfare 2. Just the fact that they removed everything else about Modern Warfare 2 except for the guns, because apparently those are coming over, but not the maps. No, instead we get 16 of the maps from Modern Warfare 2, the old one, not the one that we just got. Confusing? Yes. Well, take a seat. We are brought back to 2009 with these 16 maps, which, granted, we only got to play 5 in the beta, but we're getting all 16 back. Is that a good thing? You would think so, but it's not. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the maps don't feel that great. Not all of them, at least. Skid Row, which happens to be my favorite from the beta, and looks phenomenal, in my opinion. These are all my opinions, by the way. Don't get flabbergasted because I'm going at you with opinions and not facts or whatever. Basically, Skid Row was my favorite in the beta. A lot of people are going to be controversial because why didn't I say Rust or whatever this other stupid maps are. No, Skid Row happened to be my favorite when I played it. Hardpoint played pretty good. Team Deathmatch played pretty good. Kill Confirm, like literally all the game modes they gave us, played pretty good. I didn't get to play S&D because that was added in the second week, and by that time I was like, this is Call of Duty, I don't need to play the beta. I know exactly what I'm getting into. But all the game modes felt pretty good on this map, which they won't feel the same on other maps. Little fair warning. So I was really excited when this map came back. We haven't seen this map, I think, literally since 2009. I don't remember them bringing this back ever before. So it was nice seeing a map that has never seen the light of day since then. A couple of the other maps, not so favorable. Estate, probably one of the worst maps in like a long time. Which is crazy because back in the day I used to love Estate. Love Estate. But when you're dying on one side of the map, and then having to respawn on the opposite side, and then cross an entire ocean and desert to come over to the enemy spawn, and then get there, and then die again to a dude who keeps jumping around, leapfrogging, and bunny hopping. It just doesn't feel good. Alright? It does not feel good. Estate is in a weird place in this game where it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel fun, which kind of sucks because you would think in a mindless game like Call of Duty, you want to have fun. But unfortunately, Estate is not the map for it right now. Another map that I kind of don't like in this game is Rust. Yeah, I don't like Rust. Alright, sue me. I'm not a big fan of a lot of those small maps. Rust, Nuketown, Shipment. Yeah, I don't like those maps. 1v1s, quickscope matches, you'll see me there all day because those are the best maps to do. But literally, it's 6v6, 10v10s, 12v12s, whatever. When you're putting more than 2 people in those maps, they start to drop in quality all the time. I've always said this. A lot of people won't agree with me with that. Those are the people who are dropping 50 to 100 kills every match in those game modes or in those maps. I salute you, you sweaty tryhards, but whatever. I don't play the game like that, so I'm not gonna like those maps. And I think there's a lot of people, casual gamers, who are sweating right now because they're thinking the same thought, and they're like, I can't let any people know this. But don't be afraid. I'm here with you. Small maps, not fun. At least not in super group team mode games. High Rise, I didn't get to play it, but based off what I've seen, the people playing it, it looks like it plays exactly the same. The High Rise looks as fun as it was back in the day, as fun as it was. I think they brought it back in another game. I can't remember. It's the same. High Rise is always gonna be fun. I don't know what it is. It's like Hijacked, which is another map that is really fun all the time. So don't worry about High Rise. You're gonna like that map. Besides that, the other map I want to talk about is right here on the screen, Favela. I love and hate Favela right now. It is fine and perfectly good when it comes to kill confirmed in team deathmatch. Hardpoint, on the other hand, which is the game mode you're seeing on the screen, it sucks. I don't know what it is. It just sucks. Favela on Hardpoint, or Hardpoint on Favela, I should say, it's just doesn't feel good. It's awkward positions in the map. It's like people don't flow really good on this map when it comes to Hardpoint, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel fun when you're playing Hardpoint on this map. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. I'm a grouchy old man. I don't know. But besides that, this map is pretty fun. I mean, when it comes to team deathmatch and kill confirmed, rooftop verticality, I love it. I love having a 3D element in Call of Duty. A lot of people don't because they walk around in a 2D plane and point and click and then that's it. When you have to look up, that's when gamers start to dive in quality, I guess. But the rooftop play is a really cool added addition that we haven't had in a lot of Call of Duties. The verticality doesn't really happen in a lot of maps, and I enjoy it when it's there because it gives people options. It gives them different ways to play the map, and I think that's the best way to play Call of Duty is when you're given more options, flexibility, and things like that. So, Favela, good job. Besides that, having these game modes on these maps, like I said, Hardpoint doesn't play that well on a lot of these maps, especially Estate. Estate is in a terrible place, I should say. The good thing about this game right now is that they feel like they've sped up all the operators. You feel like you're moving quicker, you're sliding quicker, you're reload canceling and things like that. So you're given a lot of choice as to movement around and different things you want to do with your characters. I mean, they kind of had to. I mean, these maps are really big, but I don't know what they did. But back in 2009, these maps did not feel this big. I don't know if they just warped them around when they were copying and pasting them to this game. But they're not, they don't feel that small in this game. So they kind of had to speed people up in order to get you around the map faster because, god damn, this took a long time. Not hopeful for Derailed now. I was kind of hopeful for Derailed, but now seeing how big that estate is, I kind of have no hope for Derailed at this point. But we'll see. Another thing, no new maps in this game. Why? I mean, they got rid of all the Modern Warfare 2 maps, right? They're not bringing those over. Which is like, if you can bring the guns, why can't you bring the maps? I know you're using the same engine. You've been using the same engine since 2019. I'm pretty sure you can bring the maps over. You just made a $70 glorified DLC. That shouldn't be that hard. But you know, potato potato. I'm not a game developer. I never will be probably, and I guess that's not my field of expertise. So I guess whatever. Kick me in the head and call me Lucy or whatever. But But it's just it's not. It very much feels like a DLC, and that's a problem. This is Modern Warfare 3. I guess I don't know what I expected. I was a little bit optimistic, but it plays like Modern Warfare 2. You're a little bit quicker, I guess. It's exactly the same. If you're expecting, oh, Revolution, new gameplay, you're not getting that much. They've pretty much copied all that there was in Modern Warfare 2, brought it over, and slapped some new paint on some of it, and threw out some stuff and brought in other stuff. They kept a lot of the stuff the same because they had to. I'm talking about the weapon system, which I love the weapon system in Modern Warfare 2, so I'm glad it's still here. But with that, I guess Sledgehammer had a hard time trying to create a new game without innovating a lot. I don't know. It's just weird because the new things that they do are awkward, but the old things that they keep are great. So it's I don't know. They were just doing some weird stuff. I mean, one thing is the gear system, right? They don't have perks in this game, which is like, whoa, what do you mean? No, they don't have perks. They're doing something different where they have gear, is what they call it. It's basically perks, but they're not calling it that. You get boots, helmet, and another piece of gear, and a vest. And you could do a couple of different things with those. You can get the infantry vest and just like run faster, I guess. Or you can get the gunner vest where you can reload quicker and get a second primary, but you get rid of your boots. It's things like that. You use some trade-offs with some. Other ones you just get an additional perk. It's fine, I guess. It makes it a way for you to possibly get 4 perks or give up 4 perks for possibly better perks. I don't know, but it's a little awkward to play. And when you're running around and with 150 health with guns that kind of do basically the same damage, maybe a little bit more than last year's or Modern Warfare 2, it's weird, it's awkward. I don't know, the gameplay just doesn't play that great. I don't know what it is, why they did that, but I mean, not everything's bad. There's some cool things. There's sights on the guns. The sights, I don't know how Sledgehammer does it, but the sights look pretty good, which I'm glad. The drone, the little drone guy that I've been throwing around in all this gameplay, that is one of the most fun lethal equipments that I've ever used. And you might be thinking, well, it's no brainer. It's literally you just throw it out and it flies straight. You don't really have to worry about it. Yeah, that's what makes it so fun, because you could just throw it out and it just goes out and you can go, I choose you, and then it goes out and hunts the guy. Well, not really hunts because it doesn't, trace or follow him, but you know what I mean. It's like throwing a Pokeball at somebody and just being like, I have a robot now, die, and boom, easy. But with all that's good and all that's bad, is there anything redeemable about this game? Well, there is a lot of guns, I guess. They're promising a bunch of guns. Based on the beta, there's a decent selection. You get to carry over all your guns from Modern Warfare 2. So, hey, if you have loadouts that you enjoyed in that game, why don't you come on down? Come use new ones or use the old ones in old maps. It's a lot of old stuff in this game. Don't know why. Another new thing that they're doing is in future seasons, at least in season 1 and 2, they're dropping 3 new maps in each season. They promise that they're going to be all new maps with some familiar ones coming. I'm hoping that just means 2 familiar maps, because we got a whole 16 maps of old familiar maps. You think they can just give us a couple of new ones and not give us some more familiar ones, but knowing Sledgehammer, knowing Activision, they're probably going to give us like 5 or 6 more remakes with only 6 brand new maps, which I would have to say will suck. If they do that, that's just going to suck. I'm not going to lie. At that point, just wait for Black Ops Gulf War, because I know that that's got to be a good game at this point. They've had 3 years, Treyarch. I'm waiting for you. Another thing to bring up is zombie fans. If you've been waiting since Black Ops Cold War the game that crashes every 5 minutes if you try to do anything remotely exciting in that game. Well, don't worry. Zombies is coming to Modern Warfare 3 as Outbreak. Yep, Outbreak 1.5 is coming back in Modern Warfare 3. Oh, my bad. Modern Warfare Zombies is what they're calling it. We all know what it is. It's Outbreak again. But it's going to be in the new Warzone map. Great, who cares? Literally, it's the most disappointing news I've ever heard. I love zombies. No round-based. They're just doing open world. Some people are going to like that. Me, personally, it sucks. It really sucks to hear that. I really wanted round-based. I was really excited when they said they were bringing zombies to Modern Warfare 3. It's kind of what... It is what has been pushing me to kind of get the game. And then they announced it, and I was let down. I was let down again. I don't know. This game has just let me down time after time after time. And Modern Warfare Zombies, although it's rumored that they're going to have round base, I think it's going to suck this year. I really do. I don't know. Do I recommend getting this game? No. Not at all. I think if you're going to get this game, if you're really a Call of Duty addict and you got to get that Mountain Dew in your veins and the Doritos in your mouth and Call of Duty on your brain, sure, get it. I don't care. You do whatever you want. But I'm not going to be getting it. I don't recommend you get it unless it's on sale. $70 is a high price tag nowadays, and not everybody has that now. Like, it's insane. For $70 to pay for new games, especially ones as rehashed as this one, old maps, old guns, old operators, it's not worth it. Like my friend Chris has said, I'm just going to get it while it's on sale. He's right. This game is going to go on sale. Same thing happened with Infinite Warfare because it didn't sell shit. Same thing happened with Vanguard because it didn't sell shit. They were trash games that deserved to go on sale because they weren't good. And the same thing's going to happen with this one. It's going to go on sale. I can guarantee it, because this game, it's the same thing. I don't think I'm going to be getting this day one. I was going to initially, and then I played the beta. Me and my wife weren't impressed. My friends weren't impressed. Nobody was impressed. So yeah, that's my overall view of Modern Warfare 3. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like down below. Leave a comment on what you guys want to see me do next. Subscribe so you can get my little numbies up. And hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. And with that, guys, I see you somewhere in the universe.